Hey guys, Benny here from the Benny Brothers channel, welcoming you to another episode of Let's Look At. And today's episode is going to be a little different because we're going to be looking at a software made for the Super Nintendo called Mario Paint that used the Super Nintendo mouse. So let's check it out. Now before we get started with any art, there's some fun stuff to do on the title screen here to mess around with the letters in Mario Paint. So listen in for any sound effects and music, and I'll remain quiet until it's over. As you can see, there's a handful of painting tools at your disposal when you start. So you can choose a marker, or thin or thick, and you can use the mouse to doodle if you want. You can also paint backgrounds, add stamps, and even add in some letters to whatever you're making. So here I am making just a regular logo for our channel. It's been a long time since I've played in Mario Paint or made any art for it. So here you can just see me messing around. And there's the paint tool. some other stuff. And the raindrop on the top right changes the different types of color that you can use, as well as adding stamps featuring Mario and other characters and icons that you can use. So here I'm just adding random stamps to the Benny Brothers logo, just for fun. You can add anything you want with whatever's shown in the tool set. And there's quite a variety of stamps and colors that you can paint with. And if you keep clicking on the raindrop, it'll change different icons and different tile sets to use and colors. You can also make your own custom animations with the mouse, as well as making music. And in a little bit I'll be showing a fun little mini game that you can use with the mouse. So I'll just remain quiet here until we get to that game. And now for the mini game, it's a fly swatting mini game. And it starts out pretty easy. You just press the left mouse button to use the fly swatter on anything that flies around on the screen. I didn't adjust the mouse speed, so the second level will be tricky for me, but as you play along and get farther into the levels, more enemies will show up, as you'll see here. But as you progress in the levels themselves, the enemy placement will get much more difficult. So I would recommend changing the mouse speed to medium before playing, just because it gets all that difficult in the later stages. Here are some bob-ombs from Super Mario Brothers. Swat at those as quickly as you can, because they'll start chasing you and explode. And as you'll see, you can see a lives count on the top right, so collect as many extra lives as you can as soon as they show up on the screen. Once you've cleared out all of the enemies in a level, then you'll have to face the boss, which is pretty much the same for each end of the stage. You have to dodge his attacks before you can strike. He'll send out these little gnats that follow you before they fly away. And that's pretty much it, so just keep landing hits on him and he'll start turning red. And then he should be defeated once you land enough hits on him. And the second stage is just more of the same, just starting to get more challenging. So more enemies will start showing up in numbers, so always keep an eye out on which enemies are on screen, because they will attack you and you'll lose a life. So I'll just let this go on ahead and play, and I'll keep quiet until the level ends. If you were making a painting before playing the game, you'll get to continue where you left off, so don't worry. Anyway, I'm pretty much done making this little painting, so I'll go on ahead and erase it and start a new one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Benny Brothers channel. Now let's check out the music studio. And that about wraps up everything that I wanted to show from Mario Paint from Nintendo Switch Online. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I'll see you next time. Bye.